Warmest Blessings, Cancer Collective. This is Mastershamanpalichee. And if you haven't already, go out there to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for more videos like this. If you need anything from me, it is in the description below. And let me know in the comments too if it resonates with you. And drop me a quick comment below. Going into your shamanic soul reading right now, we get the J of Diamonds first off. Okay. And it feels like you're in the positive energies from a 0 to 10. It feels like you're at about an 8, 7, 8, or 8, 9 for some of you. And I'm seeing that there's a collection of good energies that you've been trying to gather yourself into and to be more adept or adapting to these new changes that are coming, Cancer Collective. And looking forward, there's a looking forward to a situation or some kind of a good situation that's coming out for you. And it's saying this right now to stay positive. The guardian angel pops up, and that you are not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone in whatever it is that you had gone through and that you are looking forward into, right? This positive energy that you've cultivated somehow. There's like a cultivation of energy that has popped out for you, or popped in, I should say, popped in for you. And it's bringing in some good energies, but you also feel alone at the same time. You also feel like you're going through this all by yourself, and I want to tell you that you're not going through this all by yourself. Obviously, there is connections with your guardian angel that is coming in for you, right? Cancer Collective. So it says, I remember a soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. There's something that is going to be fated for you to go into the situation that I was talking about that is coming up. Remember who you are. Remember that there is a plan for you and that you're not alone in all this, that there is some kind of a connection, right? And this is the fated life versus the destiny life. So there's a life that's been fated for you, but then at the same time, there's the destiny where you still have to write out what you want for yourself. What is your desires, right? Think about that. And you're going to take some time. Take some time to contemplate, take some time to ponder on what it is that you truly want in your life, because you can still and have time to write that destiny, right? Write that destiny. Know that you are good enough and you must speak out going forward here. Speak out on to yourself and to others what it is that you truly want, and that you are good enough. Know that you have what it takes to get there, but you may have just, you know, doubted yourself some. Doubted yourself some, that you may say to yourself, "Oh, and think negatively that, hey, I might not be able to do it all by myself. I'm by myself. I'm not able to do this." But you know that you are able to do this. That even if somebody else was with you, you would still be doing it by yourself or alone, though they can be with you and supporting you, right? We get the 9 of Wands that pop out, the 9 of Wands here. There's like a part of you that is running away from maybe disaster, maybe a situation of disaster, a situation that wasn't good. Though you're staying as positive as you can, and there is abundance flowing in to your life right now, there's still a part of you that is maybe running away from the truth, running away from what you want, what you need to face, right? And until you're willing to face it, you have to remember that it's something that is fated, something in the karmic energy, right? And from a 0 to 10, we can see that your heart is willing to let go. At the same, your heart is willing to also move forward to a place where it feels much more clear and better. And that, and I feel like we're starting to go into the person, right? Before we were talking about you, but now we're starting to go into the relationship. in the relationship area for you. Okay. And your person here, conclusions are within reach. There's a full moon eclipse, right? There's a total change, or a change of plans, perhaps a change in the heart, and yet there's conclusions that are going to be coming into your life as we speak. There's a part of you that feels like you want to leave this situation of, you know, maybe a disastrous situation, and you want to leave it. You don't want to face it, but and you want to just, find yourself again from this situation. But I also see that there still needs to be a somewhat of a closing or closure with the person that you were with prior, right? Prior. So for most of you. And I see that there needs to be some kind of disclosure when it happens. This is the situation. It feels like this is the situation that I was talking about, where it's going to bring you to that situation soon, and you may have to face whatever it is that you need to face. Though you feels like your energy is running away from that negativity, or that lower energy, the energy that doesn't feel successful or abundant. You want to run away from it because you feel like you have abundant energies. You feel like you have positive energies, right? But I also want to tell you that, and you do, but you also need to follow the voice of your soul. The star ancestor says, follow the voice of your soul. Your soul tells you that you can work something out. Your soul tells you that there can be a solution, a resolution, and a conclusion to whatever disaster that has been caused. That you can be able to bring peace to the situation some way, somehow, because your heart is there. And that's where follow the voice of the ancestor comes in, is when your heart is there. And I believe that you're going to be able to connect back, to be able to bring this resolution into the situation that had been disastrous, and to put in there, to communicate there, that you truly want the person, but just not the character, right? The attitude. And the way to do that in a more smooth way is to really just speak to them in a way where, and sometimes it's not speaking at all, right? If you find that you can't, then don't, and just do the gestures, and you will understand each other. But if you feel that you can, then go ahead and speak, but in a way where it's unbiased, in a way where you are the outside person, third person, looking into this relationship, Cancer. So, Cancer Collective, you have a task that you need to do, a task that you need to finish, actually. And whether it's for staying or going, you can do either. But at the same time, I feel that there is this part of you that can ease it out or bring peace to the situation. There is the death card that pops out. So something is going to be ending, whether you stay or go. Something is ending with the person, your person. Okay. And because of this ending, there's like going to be a closure. There's going to be a new beginning coming in, but not just quite yet. There's the closure, but then there's also this closing of emotions that were running high. And also, when it goes into your personal or spiritual path, it feels as though that it feels like you feel like you have to start over or start from the beginning again, and to bring in some of that good energy that you somewhat maybe exhausted uh, a while ago. So bringing this in, you may need to harness, right? Harness the mystical power. Harness the mystical power to bring you strength, to give you strength, so that you can discipline yourself in allowing yourself to bring the person or your person to a place of humbleness, to a place of um, maybe not defeat, but a place of being humble and finding humility within the situation that you were in. So the disastrous situation that I just talked about, right? But coming up, let's see what's coming up. coming up. Emotions are running high. So that's still running high as we go forward, right? You're still going to go through emotions, and it feels like you wanting to leave, or you wanting to go away and from each other, right? This person and your person here. But emotions are going to run high regardless, and you may need to take the time to trust your instincts and take time to reflect. So these two cards came out together, right? We want to do it right now, right here, right then, and get it all over with. But Cancer Collective, there needs to take the time for you to take the time and to think things through, to work things through. And at the end of the day, if things don't work out, then of course there will be some kind of a change, right? Whether it works out or doesn't work out, for you to say, right? Or them, or this person to say, the death card came out. So there's going to be a change into something new, regardless of what you choose. But that's why it's very important for you to say what you need to say now. Convey that over, even though so take the time to reflect and trust your instincts, but say what you feel that you need to say now, because there is, again, like I said, a piece of justice in that say. Okay. And I'm going to bring in a spirit message today. Take a slow, deep breath, Cancer Collective, and listen in. Your feet are cold, though the snow hasn't flown and hasn't stood for a long time. Your feet is cold. Walk now, whether it's new or old. Walk, and you will get there. The love will be told. Take a slow, deep breath, Cancer Collective, and I'm going to leave you with that message today. Warmest blessings. And if this made some sense, type down in the comments below, drop me a comment on how. We'll talk to you soon.